Hello, my lovelies. How are you? Okay, Sanch. You asked this the other day, so I doubt if much has changed, my lovely. So you'll just have to take what comes out. Okay, in his energy, he's asking you to be patient. Okay, saying be patient. In your energy, just think about you already being in your relationship, thinking about what you want, where you want to be with him. So imagine that you are already together. That brings it to you quicker. Okay, you do have the skills to be together. Okay, when you keep looking for it and you'll keep asking, where is he, what's going to happen, then you're pushing the timeline out, my lovely. No, Christina, if you look at the top, my lovely, I do say no questions on exam passes or interview success questions, my lovely. So no, I won't be answering that. Ariel, you're donating, okay. Sonya, can I have an SB check on T? Oh, shite. Right, hang on a minute, there's way too many here and they're all over the place. Make sure they're the right way up. Oh, they're going all over the place. Right, too many. Come on, one. Thank you. Okay, for you, Sonya, he is feeling anxious. Okay, now he does want to come towards you here, so he may be feeling anxious if you've been in no contact for a while of coming forward. Okay, it may be that he's just feeling battered and bruised where he is, okay? But he does want to come forward here, and you've certainly got the skills for the two of you to be together. Okay, these two arrows are a bit like the Two of Cups for me on this card. Okay, you've got the skills for the two of you to be together here. So he is wanting to come forward or thinking about coming forward, but again, you know, he may not do it for a little while. It depends what energy you're in. Are you in repelling energy or in a calm, peaceful, knowing it's done energy? Okay, if you're looking for it, then you're in repelling energy. Okay, we've got some donations, so let me come here. Right, we've got High Priestess. What is your question, my lovely? High Priestess, just need your question, my lovely. How does C feel about you currently? Hello, Sasha. Okay. Okay, is your person with somebody else, my lovely? I was going to say, oh, you're going through divorce. Okay, yeah, the courthouse card and the contracts. And I was going to say, oh, does he need to divorce somebody else? But if you're going through a divorce, then he does still see a future with you. Okay, so he does still find you beautiful. So I'm surprised that it's the two of you going through a divorce. So where have your assumptions been about this? Okay, have you been are you possibly he is? No, we are divorced. Yeah, the two of you are divorcing each other. You and the Leo are divorcing each other, yeah? I mean, you and the C are divorcing each other. Or are you both with different people wanting to divorce to come together? Because I'm surprised if he's got feelings for you here and sees a future with you, then why the fuck are you two divorcing? Okay, we've got passion and him coming towards you here. So is there a third party? It doesn't make sense if the two of you are divorcing. But we are divorcing each other. I know it's confusing. Oh. Are you initiating the divorce then? Yes, there's a third party. So you're initiating the divorce, are you? All right, okay. Well, he still loves you. So 'tis up to you. You could have manifested the third party away and you can still have your husband. You don't need to get a divorce. Or if it's not time to turn the divorce around, then you can if you don't want a divorce, you can manifest there not being a divorce. He still loves you. So what assumptions did you have that caused the marriage to break down? Did you keep thinking, I bet he's going to go off with somebody else? Or, oh, I wish he'd fuck off with somebody else because he's getting on my nerves. This marriage is boring or whatever. Okay, we create what happens in our 3D. And we create how other people react because they are you pushed out. So you would have created this somewhere along the route so you can reverse it, even though it looks like he's done it, because he has to conform to your assumptions and beliefs. So there was some story back along that you had either a low opinion about yourself or that caused him to find a third party, or you just, I know a woman who was married to her husband, and she said, I admitted all the time through our marriage, I was like, he's fucking irritating me, I want him to piss off, why didn't he go away? So he did, and then once he got a third party, she realized she wanted him back, so she manifested him back, even though they were apart for 3 years, and he was with that third party and engaged to that third party. She got him back because she changed her opinion. If you don't want him back and you're quite happy to divorce, then you asked, how does he feel about you? He still sees you very attractive and still wants to be with you and is still very passionate about you. So there you go, my lovely. I certainly don't have that he hates you or anything like that. So I don't see that. Hello, Wendy, my lovely. How are you? Thank you, Heather. Right, Heather, Leo's true feelings towards you. I did see Heather, thank you for helping out there till a moderator came in, my lovely. You said something up here like, where did you say it? Oh, you might have retracted it. I can see some are retracted. Where you said something like, oh, taking on what you said about manifesting and that. But if you're asking that question, you're not doing it right. Okay, so you're not you're not doing it correctly, because you wouldn't be asking that question if you were. I just want you to know that. Wait a minute. Okay. In his energy at the moment, okay, I know you've asked what's his true feelings, but it doesn't always come out with what I've asked Spirit. They will just bring through what you need to know. He does seem knotted up about something. Okay, swords are mental thoughts, so he could be worrying about something. Doesn't have to necessarily be between the two of you. It could be that he's worried about work or something else in his life. Okay, but he does feel sort of knotted up. He might be with somebody else and feel stuck, okay, in that situation. Whatever it is, he's feeling like he's either stuck or he's just feeling knotted up in his thoughts here. We do have the good luck card. He does feel good around you, okay. Loves talking to you and everything, and it's written in the stars. Of course it is. If you want it, you desire it, it's your desire to have it's done, end of. You don't need to faff with it, just accept it, expect it. Every day you are in a happy relationship, okay. All right, okay, I was going to say there's something here that he feels a little bit knotted up about, so my condolences, my lovely. To him. Okay. Beth. Have you put his initial? You haven't put his initial, my lovely. What's his initial, Beth? S. Okay. Beth, I want to make this disclaimer now, okay? I know what you're asking and I will do that. But even if it came out with a yes or a liar, remember, it doesn't necessarily mean he did. It's a reflection of your assumptions. If you are assuming in your head that he did, then the cards will reflect that, but he may not have. Okay, I certainly would not base my relationship on a question like that, because I know that my assumptions create, and you are assuming that he did come hell or high water. So your cards will reflect what you're thinking. It does not mean that he actually did. So I want to make that clear. Okay, I want to make that absolutely clear. Do you understand that? Everything is a reflection of your assumptions and your beliefs. It doesn't mean that it actually happened. If you look at the word assumption, to assume something means that you believe it is right without proof. I would not base my relationship on this. Even if I was doing mine and I saw liar and I saw yes, I would be like, whatever, it's my reality. I don't care. He's my person. I want to be with him. I'm changing my assumptions about him. He is loyal and faithful to me. Okay, you could revise it. Okay, so I just want you to know that. I haven't got any of those cards out. I haven't got yes, I haven't got no, haven't got liar. What I have got, and I will pull some more because you've asked for more, okay, is this card. He's revealed how he feels about you, okay? He's revealing how much he loves you, wants to be with you, or whatever here. He's reached out to you. He's revealing how his emotions are. It's written in the stars, okay? And now is the time for you to gather the harvest, hence the fact he's come back for you to gather what you want. So let's look at advice for you. Let's just pull one of these because I do have a false person in this card and in the romance angel. So let's see what comes out. Feeling like you've hit the jackpot, or he certainly feels like he's hit the jackpot, okay? That says money at the bottom of the deck. So the false person hasn't come out in that one or this deck. We've got another one. Yeah, release, clear the old energy, okay? Release the old and let the new come in. Okay, this could be the one. So I'm not getting anything out that is indicating anything that he's done it. You've got it in your head, that's your assumption. And you're going to believe that until you shift your energy, my lovely. Do you want to be with him? If you do, then you've got to let that go. If you're going to assume, if it's going to be your assumption that you can't trust him and he's always, you're going to assume he's always going to go off with somebody else, then that is your self-concept that you have to work on. Because you're not making yourself first best, my lovely. Yeah. Yeah, for you, you've got to put the work in here. Okay, your person has to conform to your assumptions about him and about you. So I'm not seeing that he's done anything wrong. You're just worrying and stressing yourself out, my lovely. I can't say anything else because I'm not getting anything else. I'm getting that he loves you. Yeah, it's just your fears, your doubts and insecurities. So your own fears that ego has to prove right. Ego's got you trapped in this cage. You need to release it. Again, another release card. Release it. It's not serving you. It's not. It's like Spirit is saying, that's just your assumption. It's not true. And it's destroying what could be a beautiful relationship. Romantic feelings. Not one card has come out, my lovely. No, don't worry. You're not annoying at all. You know, just have fun in this connection. Have fun in your life. It takes more energy worrying and stressing about stuff than actually enjoying life and knowing that you're good enough. And of course he loves me. Okay, why the hell wouldn't he? I'm fucking amazing. Okay, yeah, putting down roots together, working on yourself. And I just saw never, so that's saying to me he never did anything. So there you go. Remember, you can revise events. Okay, so you can revise events. So at this current moment in time, he may not have, but if you are hell-bent on that he has, and you're saying to yourself, I know he has, because that is your fear talking, it will shift what's happened and you will start to see proof that he did. Okay, so be careful of that, because ego likes to be proved right. Time is not set in stone, it is fluid. Okay, so that hence the fact you can go back and revise events. You can change the past. Okay, so if you keep assuming and you are hell-bent on this, then something, put it this way, okay, there was a lady who wanted to be with her SP, okay, and he broke up with her, and the next thing she's looking on social media and he is arm in arm with another girl and she's pregnant. Okay, she was absolutely mortified. Obviously she would be, you know, fuck my life, we've only been separated a couple of, you know, he must have been cheating on me for her to be pregnant. So she got coaching, not from me, it was from another coach, okay, from another channel. She got coaching and she affirmed, I'm the only woman he's ever been with. I'm the only woman he's ever been with. And she stuck to that. When the baby was born, something, the universe maneuvered that in his head came the idea, I want a DNA. The baby was not his. She had revised that by saying, I'm the only person he's ever been with, even though in the 3D she was confronted with him sat there arm in arm patting the stomach of this girlie who was expecting his baby. The universe shifted it so that it was not his baby, because her assumption was, he has only ever been with me. Okay, so what I'm saying is that you are likely to shift events so that proof comes up that he has been unfaithful, because that is your hell-bent assumption. Just be careful is what I'm saying here. I'm not seeing anything in that's come out to say that he has, but if you keep affirming he has, then whatever you're assuming, something will shift to come in and prove that somewhere he did, to prove your ego right. Okay, so just be careful, Beth, my lovely. I know that sounds confusing, because you're probably like, well, so did he then? No, I don't feel he has. I'm not seeing anything to say he has, but you will revise what happened and then you will have shifted into another reality where it does play out that he has. So I would just drop it. I would just drop it. He's told you he hasn't. He's been sincere about it. I'm not picking up. Believe me, liar, cheat, or whatever would have come out. Deception in that card. False person in that deck. Liar. Yes and no. Okay, so we haven't had it come out. Only that he loves you and wants to be with you. So just bear that in mind, my lovely. Stormy, my sweetheart. I'm going to pull that one again, actually, because I was looking at the chat. So let me start again with yours. If it comes out again, fair enough. Right. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Ooh, okay. In his energy, well, I'm surprised that one's come out in your energy. 3 of Swords. Because that for me is old energy, you know, you sort of in the being back in low vibrational energy, thinking, oh, this is never going to happen or whatever. You may have gone into a little bit of a slough, perhaps. Anywho, this is my work card. Now, it can be that he's knotted up about something at work, in his work life. It could be that he is in his head thinking, how is this going to work out? How is this logistically going to work out? But we don't need to worry about that, do we? So if you are thinking that, remember, he's a reflection of you. He is here offering you emotional security here and financial security as well. He definitely is thinking about you. He's picking up on your thoughts. Okay, so keep attracting him to you. Okay, you're supposed to already be together. I'm going to be doing that Instagram on Friday, remember, about desires again, but finishing it off, okay, as to why we can desire something but always be in a lack energy. So we're in repelling energy, because desire is actually in a repelling energy. And I'm going to show you all how to shift that, okay, on Instagram. So attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So again, enjoying the moment fully as if you're already together. Changes are coming in, okay? You are now aware. You're not floundering around in the dark. The light's on, okay? So you know how to change things here. I wonder why that's come out. Can we clarify that, please? Just negative. Have you slunk back into a couple of negatives lately? Have you gone back into lower vibrational energy, sort of, when's it gonna shift? When's this gonna work? I've been feeling so good and just not getting there. Okay, don't. Remember, you can't keep looking for something you're supposed to already have. Okay, back to the free questions, my lovelies. CC. Okay, Cece, I'm not really getting a lot out from the cards because I don't have a moving card or whatever. Okay. I'm getting the card of believing. Okay, believe. That is one of the spiritual laws. If you're, whatever you are assuming is what you're going to get. So if you're assuming there's no way I'm going to move, I don't know how it's going to fucking happen, you are repelling what you want. Okay, so spirit is straight away coming out with, you know, believe in this. If you want to move, you can move. You can happy and do anything you want. So if you want to move, you can move. Okay, you may feel that there is a man who could help you, but they're not coming forward. Okay, so you may be thinking, well, there's, you know, this certain person who could help me, but then they don't seem to be helping you. Okay, so you're clinging to emotions that are not serving you. So spirit is basically saying you can have, see how the house is in the background. You're relying on someone or something and you're only seeing that as your option. Spirit is saying, imagine you're already living in your house. How would you feel? Imagine you're telling a friend, or a friend is saying, hey, Cece, you know, how did your house move go? Oh, it was amazing. You know, what's your place like? Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, yeah, it's really nice. It's really good. Okay, see yourself as already having what you want. It will work itself out without you having to logically solve it. Okay, we live in a multiverse. What you want is already there, but you're trying to logically solve it with your brain. Okay, when I wanted this house, I just merely fell asleep every night imagining that I was showing my daughter around a house, how I wanted it to be. And within 4 months, I got the house. Okay, I didn't have a house in mind. I just constructed one in my imagination, and this ticks the boxes 99%. So, believe as if you're already in it. Fall asleep at night as if you're showing somebody around it, as if you already own it or rent it, and it will come in on its own in the most perfect way. You don't have to do anything. I was actually looking at another house that was absolutely awful, and then the estate agent said, well, there is another one, we'll go and look at that. One I hadn't seen advertised. Okay, it was higher than the price I was looking at, but they brought it down to the price I wanted. It all worked out perfectly. Within 2 weeks I was in. So just do that if you want to. Yes, so Wendy's just put there the video that I actually did on it, so go and follow that. Everything you desire is already yours to have, or else you would not have the desire. So you obviously have the desire to move, so accept it and expect it, but you don't need to logically solve anything. Okay, just see yourself as already being in it. The same with anything. See yourself as already having it or being it or whatever, and it comes quicker. That's why Spirit is saying believe. Okay, believe. You're a spiritual being. Right, okay. ZK, what is the cause of my inner anxieties and fears that are blocking healthy relationships and causing anxiety attachment? I am very emotionally closed off and I want to change. Okay, probably you would need to book a bigger reading with me, but let's just see what comes out in 3. Let's do it as if I was doing, no, right. Yeah, definitely this energy. Yeah, you definitely have very low self-concept of yourself. Okay, so you've either had some heartache in the past. Okay, I mean, it could be that your parents separated. It may be that one of them passed away. It could be that you were never favored over other siblings. Okay, it may be that something happened at school, but something, or you had perfect childhood, but then you had a really bad breakup in a relationship that knocked your self-confidence. Okay, so it could be, it's obviously some past trauma that has caused heartache. Okay, so you don't see yourself as being good enough, worthy enough, you're second best. My relationships never work out, people always leave me. Okay, look at her in her victory and success with the spotlight on her, but you don't feel like that because you're not seeing yourself as being a goddess or a god. You're not seeing yourself as being first best with the victory wreath there. Okay, so spirit is saying beauty, recognize your beauty. So work on self-concept, that is vital. Okay, so working on self-concept. I don't know if you've got Instagram. If you've got Instagram, I've given loads of affirmations on the mentoring sessions that I do. If not, just do a search on YouTube, self-concept affirmations, self-love affirmations, and the same, but put in meditations at the end. There was a beautiful meditation I found today. So, you know, the loads will come up. Listen to a couple that you resonate with. Do self-concept affirmations every morning. I am beautiful. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am irreplaceable. I am irresistible. I am unforgettable. I am chosen. I am first best. Okay, start doing those until they start to sink in. Okay, do healing inner child meditations, doing self-concept, self-love meditations. Okay, now it takes at least 21 days minimum to at least 90 days for them to sink in. Okay, you will know when you've shifted because you will feel different within yourself. You will feel confident. You will start to feel positive. You won't be anxious anymore. You will feel really calm. You'll feel peaceful. Okay, you won't be reacting to things. So that is when you know that you've shifted. So however long it takes, don't put a time limit on it, okay? Just go and have a look for them, my lovely. But you need to start with your self-concept. I will just quickly see if there's anything in the book that it says about it, but... oh, there's loads. Just basically, beauty is like medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. Beauty is everywhere. Around you as well. Beauty comes in many forms and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Rid yourself of your old self in order to find the new you. So just saying something like I see beauty everywhere raises your vibration. So seeing the beauty in yourself, seeing the beauty in others. Okay. But when I'm mentoring people, I always say self-concept is vital. That is the foundation. Okay. Okay, Christine and Jess. Sorry, Christine's come in just before Jess there. So let me just do Christy. Wondering about your... okay, so making sure that when you get another job, Christy, you are shifting your affirmations, okay? So affirmations like I am highly... I'm highly respected. I'm appreciated. I'm valued. Okay, I am the best at what I do. I am everyone's favorite person or everyone's favorite everything. I am irreplaceable. Okay. Everybody's so friendly towards me, making sure, because what you assume is what you're going to get. So if you go into another job and you're like start to go back into your old thought pattern of, oh, I'm not valued, I hate this job, everybody's nasty to me, everybody's a bitch, or whatever, you're going to get the same outcome. It is the spiritual law. That which you assume or believe or limiting beliefs is what you get reflected back. So let's see what Spirit says. Oops. Okay. Haven't really got a straight answer out here. So what they are showing me is that there definitely was maybe a male in particular who was winding you up at work, okay, being very aggressive or very shitty towards you here, okay, but yes, you've turned your back on it, okay. However, you know, here, not feeling, you know, feeling that others were taking the piss out of you, you know, maybe always giving you duties to do and not appreciating you and running circles around you, leaving you all tied up and feeling, excuse me, you know, what the fuck are you doing, sort of thing. With this card, it's showing me that you can turn your hand to a lot of things, okay, so you're not limited in work you can do. So I can see that you're pretty intelligent, Christy. You are definitely you can definitely turn your hand to anything here, okay. So we do have the World card, so again, you know, imagining what you want so that you get what you want, but you will also get what you want, okay. You may struggle at first, you may find it a struggle, but definitely remember, let me finish this. We've got the 10 of Cups, so you will be okay. It may even be that you find a job that is owned by a family run business, okay. It could be that as well, but definitely you have to turn your back on emotions that are not serving you. The Spilt Cups, turn around and look at the 2 cups standing, so what you're passionate about, what you love, okay. So for instance, when I left a job back in 2017, in 2017 I left a job and just said to myself, when I left that job, I was like, you know what, something's going to turn up. I want to be a manager. I want to work 8 till 4 so that I missed the rush hour. Whereas the job I had, I was an assistant and I was working 9 till 5. I was on 18 or 16,000 and I wanted to be on 24,000. I saw myself wearing a blue suit. I wanted free parking. I wanted it to be within half an hour of work. So I set my intentions of what I wanted. Okay, I didn't want to just drift. No, I'm leaving that job because I want what I want. Within 3 weeks, I'd found a manager's position. I bought a blue suit, wore that. I got 23,500 were the wages. So in 3 weeks, I'd suddenly got like a $6,000 odd pay rise, if you like. Everything fit in. 8 till 4, own parking space. Okay, so see yourself. So what I would do was imagined, I'd set my intentions. This is what I want. That's going to make me happy. And then I would fall asleep every night imagining that somebody was saying, hey, Sophia, how is your job? And I'd be like, it's brilliant. I work 8 till 4. I get paid this. It's brilliant. I do this, that, and the other. I'm recognized. I'm valued. I'm appreciated. Okay. So I shifted as if I already had it and it came to me within 3 weeks. If I'd have spent that time worrying, it would have taken me longer. Okay, I just ignored the 3D. Obviously, I was still looking for jobs. And yes, when I was looking for jobs, I was like, oh, nothing seems to be lining up. And then bingo, it was there one day. And I got it straight away. So what you want is always there. But make sure that you shift your self-concept about yourself. You are irreplaceable. You are the best at your job. You're the best person for that job. You're highly respected. Your bosses and work colleagues value you. Okay, because what you are affirming and assuming, if you like, if you're assuming that everybody's always toxic in any job you go to, then it's going to happen in wherever you go, because that is your assumption. I even bought a card, a greeting card that said, congratulations on your new job, and just wrote it out to Sophia from the universe and just stuck it on my side. So I looked at it and it made me feel like, yeah, I've already got that job. Wait, yeah. Within 3 weeks, boom. $6,000 more and a beautiful pay rise in a different job. Okay. Jessica, and then somebody else is paid as well. Pranati. Okay, so Jessica. Okay. Good, Phoenix. That's lovely, my lovely. Okay, so Jessica, sweetheart. Okay, all good in his energy. Okay. Wanting to talk to you, feeling you, thinking about how beautiful you are, wanting to meet up with you. Maybe still wondering if you're with your person. Okay. Seeing you as beautiful, wanting to be with you again, seeing abundance with you. Okay. Wanting to commit to you. So all good in his energy. Now, with bad health, you may have been worrying, you may have been stressing again, you may have been reacting, you may have literally been ill. I know a lot of my clients have been ill, so they've felt shit and then they've gone back into negative Nancy state. But Spirit is reminding you it's true love. Okay, this is the romance of a lifetime. You're going to have the freedom from your current situations to be together. There's two people riding off on the horse. The door is open. Their shackles have come off. They're free to be together here. Again, you may be stressing here or not being very well. So Spirit is saying, again, your seeds of desire are growing. Okay? Your seeds of desire are growing. So let them grow. Don't keep digging them up. Bye, Phoenix, my lovely. He will come forward and speak his truths. Okay? You are blossoming. Remember, you're doing all of this for your soul's growth. For you to have a solid foundation in your emotional state, your spiritual and your mental and physical. Okay, you're not doing it to force the 3D to get him. You're doing it for you to grow and blossom here. Okay, so it's all shifting. I have just had another client who doesn't particularly want to do a video because they're quite happy with what they've got, but they said I can use this as an example. Okay, she worked on her self-concept because her and her SP had fights, I mean really bad fights for years, on and off, breaking up, whatever. And in the end, the man turned around and said, look, this is enough. We're just literally going to kill each other if we don't stop. This relationship is toxic. It's not working. Goodbye. She was, of course, devastated, but she realized she had to work on her self-concept. So she worked on her self-concept. She got to a point where she literally felt like she was a goddess. She was untouchable. She loved herself. Then for 2 weeks, so she did that for a couple of months because it sometimes can take a lot to kill off the old version of you. Okay, she got to that point where she knew, and she was starting to get compliments, you know, men and women at work, you know, oh my God, you look totally different. I can always see in my clients when they've shifted. Okay. However, she then, when she felt that she'd got a self-concept, started to work on affirmations for him. She would visualize him and her going for a walk in a certain place and him stopping, turning around to her, holding her sort of face in his hands and saying, I love you. Okay, 2 weeks later, after her doing that, her SP texted her. They hadn't been in contact for a long time, okay? He texted her, I can't stop thinking about you. I've been really thinking about you. I want to meet up. I know that we're supposed to be together. They got back together. They've, you know, been together since, okay? Things have been really great. However, she said at the time when she was shifting in her final stages of self-concept and then doing the work on imagining them being together, he started getting really vivid dreams about her. He was then seeing signs around him that was triggering him because everything was like hearing things that reminded him of her, etc. Okay, so that is what I mean. When you shift, your person has to conform. So she was affirming that they were a couple, so he has to shift and conform to being a couple. Okay, so within 2 weeks, because she was like, no, I've worked on myself. I feel amazing. I've got rid of all the old shit within me. I'm not insecure. I know I'm first best. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm good enough. I'm comfortable in my body. Started affirming that he was hers, just imagining that they were together, and boom, it came in. It can be that quick. like I've said, you're the only ones that are fucking it up by focusing on it's not here. However, I'm not saying that in your case, Jess, because he is shifting. So what I want you to take away from that story is that your person is hearing you. When you're all, for those of you listening, when you're in lower energy and in that longing and in that desperation, you're in repelling energy. You are not attracting your person to you. You're in repelling energy. When you shift and you're seeing yourself in a beautiful, loving relationship, you are seeing yourself, you're going around in your day feeling like you're their girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife. That is your assumption, so it has to come in. If you keep looking for it, you can't look for something you're supposed to already have. If you're affirming that you're in a beautiful relationship, you're married or whatever, you can't keep looking for it because you'll cause the time delay. So yes, Jessica, in your case, he is shifting. Okay, yes, you may be stressed with something at work, but again, why are you stressed at something with work or anxious? It's your reality. You're manifesting it. You're creating it. So shift your assumptions about it. What is the outcome you want? This is how it is. End of. Okay, but on his front, just let it, it's coming in. Okay, he's thinking about you more and more. Every card is a thought card about you and wanting to be with you. Just make sure that you are waking up every day as Jess, who is already living with him or married to him. You're not looking for it. You're feeling calm. You're feeling peaceful. You know it's done. And it will come in quicker. Remember, Jess, what I was saying about desires. Okay, when you desire something, that desire is there for you to have, whether it is someone or something. However, desire is in a negative frequency because we can mildly desire something. I desire a chocolate bar, but then we can obsessively desire something. So that's why it's in the lower energy frequencies. So you can desire your person, but you can be so obsessed with when are they coming? How are they going to get here? How long is it going to take? Oh my God, they told me this and they told me that and this is what's happening and that's what's happening. So you are in the lower vibrational energies like the devil card and you're pushing your person away. When you come from it from love, you're already in that loving relationship. You're bringing in loving feelings of the two of you being together. And when you think about them in the day, we're already together. It comes in. You're attracting energy. Love is a higher vibrational energy. It's attracting energy. So always come from love and above. Love, peace. You would be feeling peaceful. You'd be feeling calm. You would be full of joy. Okay, so shift your energy. Stop looking for it. It is done now. If you keep looking one day, it might happen. You'll keep pushing the timeline out. Okay, so remember that, Jess. Yes, how can you keep looking for something you're supposed to already have? If you're affirming you're already in your loving relationship and that is your assumption, then stop looking for it. You wouldn't be looking for it if you were together. Right, okay. That's your little reminder for the day, my lovely. Pranati, what is your question, my lovely? Hello, Kelly. Hello to all of you in here, sorry. Has anybody seen Pranati's question anywhere? I've just got one. I've got, I don't know how to spell it. Well, I'll put it here. Pranati. Pranati. That doesn't mean that that is their name in the chat. So I will come back to some free readings while we're here. So whose can I see first? May, can I check current energy with Kay? Jess, also, I don't know if you're still in here, but if you are, then remember, when you've conformed, you have to conform first before your SP conforms. So if you haven't conformed and you're still looking, you're still feeling like you're not the person you're supposed to be, then if you haven't conformed, they can't till you have. Okay, so bear that in mind as well. I will be talking about all of that on the Instagram live that I do on Friday. Okay, it's the last piece for those 4 that I've done, starting with how you can get your SP in 21 days, to the science behind that we're all energy and it's been proved, and multiverses and this, that and the other, and the one I did last week about desires, and then just finishing it off on Friday. Pranati, okay. Sorry, May, remind me to come back to May's question, okay? I will do Pranati now she's here. Right, Aquarius, Swan. Pranati, are you in contact or no contact? Okay. Right, sorry, I had a very itchy eye then. Now, there seems to be something here where Pranati, he is seeing you as being a little bit pushy here. It may be that you're being, you could be nagging, you could be over, you know, being a bit of a people pleaser. Okay, if I give him everything, he'll love me more and I'll feel happier. Your energy is coming at it wrong. Okay, so Spirit is saying, yes, he does see your connection as being creative and beneficial, but your energy you're giving off is starting to push him away from you. Okay, so he's getting caught up in his emotions here. He is thinking, is this what I really want? Okay, so it's not because he doesn't want to be with you, but your energy is pushing him away. And things can be favorable between you here, but Spirit is saying you get frustrated too quickly. Okay, you start to worry and you start to stress. So Spirit is saying you have to let the old, look at you reaching out to the new bright star and letting all the old stuff go. Okay, you're worried about the time, so you're becoming impatient. So that might be why you're sort of saying, you know, do you love me? Do you want to be with me? What are you doing? What are you doing this? And it's like, whoa, okay. So you're slightly pushing him away there. Past life relationship, you know, past life relationship doesn't always mean you were lovers. It can be that you're from the same soul group, so you feel a very strong connection with each other. Okay, but how you're acting in your human state, in your ego state, is pushing him away here. So let's not be foolish. Let's start to enjoy the connection, okay, before it falls over the cliff and he walks away from you. Okay, you're the creator. You're creating what happens in your conscious reality, Pranati. Okay, so if you keep assuming he doesn't want to commit to me, he doesn't want to do this, he's not doing this, that and the other, then he has to conform to those assumptions you've got about him. So start changing your assumptions too. Doing your self-concept. You are first best, you are a priority, you are important, you are beautiful. Okay, you are irresistible, you're irreplaceable, you are unforgettable. Okay, you're loved, you're adored, you're chosen, all loads of self-concept. Okay, but every time you think of him, we are so in love with each other. We are in such a loving, solid relationship. He only has eyes for me. He is only interested in me and only invested in me. He is head over heels in love with me. Oh my God, he is crazy about me. Okay, instead of all the negative that you are giving him here. Okay, so draw back on your energy. Start doing on your self-concept. Nobody else is here to make you feel happy, whole, complete and loved. People are only here to add to our happiness. They're not here to be your drug and your fix. You're not here to people please so that he'll love you more or you'll be happier because he'll act happier. It doesn't work like that. It's not sustainable and it's not maintainable. Okay, so shift your energy so that this can work because you're creating what's happening here. It may be, Pranati, as well, that you're not actually saying things to him, but we're connected by energy. So if you're in your energy thinking, oh, what if he goes off with somebody else? What if I'm not pretty enough? What if I'm not good enough? He's really good looking and he could have anybody. Why would he want to be with me? Your energy is pushing him away as well. Okay, so be careful where your energy is. because it's causing him to start to think, is this what I want? Do I want this? Yes, I like her or love her, but is this what I want? Okay, Kelly. Right, May, I haven't forgotten about you, but somebody else has paid. So bear with me. Remind me as well, ladies, that I've got May to answer after I've done Kelly's. Goodness sake, keep looking at your person, come back to the chat, and then I've forgotten, like Sagittarius. Sink in here, right. Kelly, are you in no contact again? I can never remember. I get the feeling you are, or else it's very hot and cold behaviour here. Okay. We've got the excuse me, we've got the deceit card out. Was there some kind of deceit here before you went into no contact? Or the cause of no contact with this deceit? Because I don't know if it's something that's still residual energy from what happened, or whether there's somebody around him where there's deceit. Okay, I'm not saying it's another person, a woman. I'm just saying, I just want that to be clarified for me, Kelly, please. Yes, okay. Was he deceitful to you? or you to him? Okay. Okay, is he older than you, Kelly? Kelly, is he older than you? Because I'm getting two men. Yeah. Mature man and the older man on here. I was like, oh, is he a lot older than you? Because spirit brings me through pictures to they channel the message through me, but they use the cards as pictures for you. So when I was seeing this, I was like, well, that's funny how two old men have come out here. Okay, right. I don't with okay, what I'm getting here is your energy is not bringing him towards you in any way. Okay, you're still in a lower energy, you're still causing resistance here. Okay, so spirit is saying to you, and you're very much stuck here as well. So in his energy, he is not coming forward, so you're not seeing any movement. Okay, you're still in this no contact, because in his mind he reflects you. Okay, he is a reflection of you, and in your mind you're still annoyed, okay, because of this deceit. Now I don't feel he actually was deceitful, and I'll tell you why with this card beside it. So he is wondering, like, oh, he's obviously thinking about you because you're thinking about him, but he's thinking, how's this going to work? Because you assumed he was deceitful, or he actually was deceitful. I don't know. Now with this card for me is him coming forward, speaking his truths. Now he might come forward and say, look, I never was deceitful to you. I've told you that, you just assumed I was. It could be that he comes forward and says, you know what, I was deceitful to you. I don't feel he was. Did you actually have proof, or did you just assume he was and just blamed him for it? If he was, then he is wanting to put a... We had a little bit of a blip there. So I feel that... Ooh, I'm not sure if we moved on with blipping. No, I don't feel he did. I'm getting a calm feeling of that. I feel that he's just like, you know, he's a little bit angry about it as well, because you accused him of something that he didn't do. So anyway, Spirit is saying in the current energies, you're causing the time delay here because you're just trapping yourself in your old story about this. Okay, and it's causing you to just feel worse. Okay, this card for me is stress. She's in a nightie. She's all stressed. Okay. Again, you know, he thinks the world of you. He's sat here by the world. So, you know, he thinks the world of you. He is older than you. You know, he feels that he's fine. You know, I didn't do anything wrong here. You know, wanting to come forward, and they're drawing me to the dog, loyal as well, they just said. So I don't feel he did. I think you just assumed it and you self-sabotaged this. Okay, because he's wanting to offer you that security. He would have given you the world, I'm hearing as well. So there's something about finances and career here. Perhaps you've just had a change in job, or he's just had a change in job. But you've definitely got the chance to put down roots together. But you've got a lot of resistance there, Kelly. So there is no way in your current energy that you're going to see any movement until you shift your energies. You're in the wrong energy. Okay, so if you've got Instagram, go to my Instagram mentoring that I've been doing. Okay, especially over the last 3 weeks, because I'm going to do one this Friday that will be like a full, very detailed how we work energetically, why you are creating your person based on your assumptions of them, and they have to conform. But you're definitely in repelling energy, Spirit is telling me here. So you've basically locked the door. How can he get in? They're drawing me to a card in here where there's a door that is got chains across it. So your energy is repelling him because you're going over the old story. Yes, I love him. I know in my heart that I want to be with him, but you're in your ego going, yeah, but he's a liar. He did this, he did that. Okay, so you're stuck. You're stuck. It's like Groundhog Day. Every day is like Groundhog Day. You're waking up with the same thoughts. You're waking up feeling like there's no movement because your energy is wrong. Okay, so you need to shift your energy. He wants to be with you here. He does want to be with you. And he wants to put the record straight here as well. But your energy isn't even allowing him to do that because you're so, no, you did this, you did that. I want an apology. I want this, etc. Okay, so you're holding on to that resistance there that is not helping you, my lovely. Excuse me. So you have to shift your energy in order to bring him forward. You can book a mentoring session with me, a one-to-one. I can help you through it. I can see where all your resistance and blocks are, tell you how to change. Or you can start with the Get Them Back playlist, or once a younger, more available man. Remember, what you desire is yours. You can have it. Okay, that's probably just your ego coming in, telling you, oh, he's too old or whatever. You know, what is your heart telling you? Follow what your heart is telling you. and not your ego, because he's there if you want him, but you do need to shift. Yeah, free yourself, okay, from your old assumptions. You know, look at yeah, but you're keeping them in place by assuming that, oh, he's got too many women and exes around him. When you're doing your self-concept, everybody else drops out of the way. Because if you're saying things like, I'm a priority, I'm important, I'm irreplaceable, he's only got eyes for me, I'm the only woman he's interested in, invested in, we're in a loving relationship. If they are your assumptions, then as per the law of assumption, that which you assume is true has to be. Okay, but you're far from it. You've got too many. You can have him, Spirit is saying, but you've got too much baggage in the way. You've got too much old story and not enough self-concept about yourself. You're making yourself second best. You're not coming out as first best. So there's a lot that you need to change. You can have him, or else you just say, no, I can't be asked to. You will need to work on your self-concept, because if you assumed him, what you will do, as that is your main focus, okay, your subconscious is focused on men with other women around, you will probably attract another similar person, maybe younger, but then they're going to have exes hanging around them. They're going to have other women around them, because that is your assumption. So you're going to go through exactly the same thing with somebody else. You need to change for your outside world and the people in it to change. There is no one to change but self. Okay, so bear that in mind as well, Kelly. Right, May. Just bear with me one secondo. Right, wait a minute for... Right, May, the current energy of K, thank you. Addison and Wendy, can we do a close of the paid readings on the hour, please? So anybody who wants a guaranteed reading, doesn't have to be a big reading, it can be a guaranteed reading of just 3 cards. See the description box for the prices, which is £3 or whatever it converts to in yours. I've got the equivalents. Then you've got till on the hour to get them in for a guaranteed reading. If not, it'll be potluck who I choose. Whoever's questions I see. So, sorry, May. I don't know if May is still in here. May, are you still in here, my lovely? In the chat? Ah, too many cards. Oh, shit, the bed. I think Spirit's telling me to go to bed. Right. Ouch! Twisted me giblets. Right, May, are you in contact? I feel that you're probably in no contact here from what's coming out. Really twisted my tummy then. Oh, getting too fat. Okay, right. He wants to meet up. Okay, he wants to come towards you here. He wants to meet up and come towards you here. He wants to come forward, or he will come forward at some point, okay, and reveal how he feels. Now, the timeline depends on you. Okay, it depends on whether you are in attracting energy or repelling energy. So are you bringing loving energy into this, seeing yourself as if you're together in a beautiful relationship when you think about him, or we're so in love, we're a perfect couple? Or are you looking at it of he's not here, we're in no contact, when's he coming back? You're focusing on the lack. Okay, he's yours to have because you desire him. If you had no interest in him, you wouldn't be asking about him. So you obviously desire him. But when you're desiring something and you're staying in lack energy, you are repelling it. Okay, so when you are, have you not heard that before, Addison? So if you are seeing yourself in a loving energy, you are bringing it to you quicker. Okay, so he does want to come forward, but the timing it takes is how long it takes you to stop looking for it and stop feeling that you don't have it. Okay, so when you assume you're in that loving relationship, you'll have it. Yeah, twisted on me giblets. It's only because your ego, take your ego out. What is your heart telling you? Okay, if I stood here and said, no, you can't have him. You can't have him. He's not for you. How would you feel? Would you be really like, oh my God, I can't see my life without him. He's got to be mine. Then you know where your heart is. Okay, it may be just ego coming in saying, look at what he's done. He obviously doesn't love you because he's in no contact. That means nothing. Okay, so either go to my Get Them Back playlist, or go and follow me on Instagram, because I do a reading on a Tuesday, but I do mentoring on a Friday or Saturday. Okay, so the last 3 that I've done, you can literally get your person back in 21 days if you're really, really, really strict with yourself. If not, then I show you how to do it. Okay, you can have him. You're the only one stopping it from happening by what you're focusing on. Yeah, it's only because one day your heart's telling you one thing and then your ego's coming in. Okay. Renata. Yes, I've done yours, Stormy. Okay. Spirit is saying, if you want him, you can have him. He'll offer you what you want. But I know your story, and I know that you want the other one deep down. Okay, so Spirit is saying that to you as well. Right, I don't know what you heard then because of it buffering. Okay, so in this one, you can have him if you want him, Spirit is saying. He'll give you what you want. Okay, you've got no resistance to him like the other one. Okay, but I know your history, and so it's saying here that you're in your head. Okay, you still want the other one. Inside, you still want the other one. It's only you're flaming mad with what's happened. Okay, so ego has come in and like, well, you know what? If he's got somebody else, then I'm going to have somebody else. I'm going to see where this goes, okay? To make him jealous and piss him off. Then he'll leave her and then he'll be mine. You're not going to see anything if you come from that angle because your energy is still wrong, okay? So Spirit is reminding you it's you writing your story. So write the story you want. You can have your original person. You're the only one stopping it. Okay? You're the only one stopping it. Because you are so much in reactive mode. Which shows that you haven't worked on your self-concept enough. Because if you had, you would not have reacted like you had to everything that's gone on with your other person. The choice is yours. You are writing the story. It's your choice who you have. You can have who you want. Start dating D. See where it goes. Your heart will tell you who it wants. Okay? Okay. Mystic. Yeah. Again, for you, Mystic Moon, I don't know if you are consciously manifesting your person in, okay, but in her energy or their energy, sorry, they are feeling very positive, very confident, okay, things being beneficial and creative, especially if you are, this card can come out if you are consciously creating your person. Spirit is saying it's working, okay. In your energy, you still need to sort of work on your emotions a bit here, and you definitely still self-concept, okay, knowing that you're good enough, you're first best, she only or they only have eyes for you, okay, you're a priority, you're important, you are irreplaceable. Remember, you're writing your story as well, okay, you're writing your life story, you're writing your love story, so write it and the characters in it how you want it to be. It's all positive anyway, put it that way. Just a few little tweaks on your side there. Right. Excuse me. Really did. It really hurt. Twisted everything inside when I bent over because I'd eaten too much dinner. Right, Vita, what is Sunny's current energy towards you? Yeah, nearly lost them. Okay, look at these two cards. Okay, so but look at those and what I'm going to go through. So Vita, in his energy, he is worried, he's stressed, he's not very happy. Okay, he sees a future with you, but in your energy, you're worrying, you're stressing. He picks up on your energy. So if you are worrying and stressing, then he is worrying and stressing. And if you're in, he's not here, how much longer is he going to take? You're in repelling energy, which is keeping him away from you. You're not bringing him to you. When you're in this, you're stuck in your own mental prison, your own thoughts. You are starving yourself of the connection that you want, the love that you want, because you're in repelling lower energy. You're not coming from a place of we are in such a beautiful, happy relationship. You're not feeling like you're in a loving relationship. You're just going over the old. I don't have, I want, I need. So you're coming from lack and it's repelling energy. So you're not going to see movement. He does love you. You love him, but he can't come forward because your energy is repelling energy. We are connected by energy. Okay, baby boo, what are current Gemini's energies towards you? Right, baby boo, this is yours. Okay, we have father come out, baby boo. So he might have children. He might be being influenced by his father. Okay, just like daughters are influenced by their mothers. Sometimes, you know, a lot of time men follow in the footsteps of their father because they've seen them as the role model. Okay, it may be, take it as it resonates. There may be perhaps a father interfering with this or having a say in this connection or whatever. He's certainly doing a lot of thinking, and he's asking you to be patient here while he's thinking. So not a lot of movement between you here if he's in hermit mode and asking you to be patient here. So it may be something that's going on with his father or family. It may be, I know you're asking his current energies, so that is his energies in hermit mode, thinking, reflecting, asking you to be patient. Maybe a situation with a father, or he's got kids and he's asking you to be patient or whatever here. Spirit is guiding him to you, okay? So again, Spirit can't do the work if you're not opening the door. If your energy is in repelling energy and not bringing him to you energy, it's going to take longer, okay? I've done readings where Spirit is bringing your person forward, but because you're not in the receptive mode, you're still looking, you're still longing, you're still seeing yourself as in no contact, you're telling yourself there's no contact. Instead of seeing yourself in a relationship, you're causing a time delay. I've had clients where I've seen that card and it can still take them a year. We don't want it to take a year. So start shifting your energy. Okay. Kirsty, yes. What is your question, my lovely? Come back to the wrong one. Should I move on from work or from a relationship? If it's a relationship, can you put your person's initial or star sign, my lovely? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Any of you asking about people, can you put their star sign or initials, please? Him, her, or whatever is not good enough for me. I need somebody's energy to connect to. So, Kirst, my lovely, what is your person's initial, if it's a person you wanting to move on from? Or is it work? Or family? Okay, Wendy, can you keep a tab out for Kirst so that I can come back and answer her question? Because it's holding up the chat, so I'm going to go and do Sama's. Sama, this is yours. Okay, Sama, there's some kind of arguments here. Okay, so with this card in his energy, he's finding out something he doesn't like. Now, maybe something about you if you're arguing. Okay, it may be other people that is causing arguments here, but there's some kind of arguments and conflict here, and something that he is not happy about. So in your current relationship, you're stuck. Okay, you're just stuck in the middle. You don't know whether he's coming or going. He doesn't, know how he particularly feels. Okay, so a very stuck situation. So making sure you stop reacting. If you want him, stop arguing, or stop being drawn into arguments about other people if it's not the two of you directly arguing with each other. If you're in no contact, then are you still going over an old argument in your head? Okay. Kirst, we saw your question. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Spirit is saying to you, Kirst, here, look, he's yours if you want him. Okay. Addison, here's your card. Okay, he's your person if you want him, but you have a very low concept of yourself. So, although he sees you as beautiful when you look at your own reflection, you are not seeing yourself as beautiful. So you could be putting yourself down in some way, either physically or emotionally. You need to change that. Okay, Spirit is saying you're all worried and concerned, but decide what you want. You can have whatever you want. He's yours if you want him, but you're the one self-sabotaging. Okay, so clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's your choice. Spirit will never tell you who you can and can't have, because your heart knows who it wants. Okay, so if I said to you, right, Kirst, that's it, no, you can't have him. You're not having him. Go and find somebody else. Does that sit okay with you in your heart? You're like, not your ego, I mean in your heart. Would you be like, fuck, no, I'd miss him terribly, I really love him? Or are you like, you know what, yeah, time to move on, fuck him, I'll go and find somebody else? It is your choice. Clearly decide what you want. Sitting there worrying and self-sabotaging is not going to bring you, because you have either, or self-concept can be loads of things. Okay, it may be that you're thinking, oh, he's so good looking, there's no way he'd want to be with somebody like me, or he's got somebody else, so why would he choose me, I'm second best. Okay, so you're not making yourself first best. It can be loads of things. I could be all evening rattling off all different scenarios what it can be. But when this card comes out, it is saying that you're self-sabotaging. You're not feeling good enough or worthy enough. So you're thinking, right, I'm going to self-sabotage. I'm going to bail because I don't want him to hurt me. So I'll hurt myself because I can deal with hurting myself. But then in a couple of days' time, you're going to feel like, shit, why did I do that? It's your choice. You're basically self-sabotaging. Okay. Excuse me. Astrid, what do my spirit guides want to let you know? Let's come to this deck. I won't use this very much tonight. Okay, Astrid. Now this could be a couple of things. Okay, movement here. Now, it could be, Astrid, that movement is coming in. Okay, and you're going to feel fed up about something, caught up in your emotions regarding a man. Okay, now this man could be a lover. So something may come in and you start to get caught up in your emotions. Yeah, but he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that. He's told me this before and it never happens. Just put the cup down with the others because it never works out. Okay, it may be that it could be a boss, it could be a lover, it could be a family member. It could be that you're wanting movement and you're not seeing it, so you're getting fed up, but your person does want to offer you something. So it could be a number of things. It could be anything in this combination, to be honest. There's something coming in where you're either gonna feel fed up or you're already feeling fed up because you're not seeing movement. Okay, but it does involve a man. Now it could be, like I say, somebody at work, it could be a family member, it could be a lover, okay, or a partner if you're already married. So take it as it resonates. Just the advice is, with that Four of Cups for me, is Spirit is trying to give you something here, but again, you sort of self-sabotage, if you like. Yeah, but you get caught up in your emotions. Yeah, just put it down. Look, you put it down with the others. It doesn't work out. So yeah, whatever you're giving me, it doesn't fucking work out. Change your assumptions. What you assume to be true, what you're believing in, what your limiting beliefs are, is what's causing this. Okay, so really look at what it is. I'm laughing at Sasha's. That's so funny. Right. Erica, Chahat will bring... Oh. I was just reading it, Wendy, when you chuffed it up. Oh, here we are, we're further up. Chahat will bring marriage proposal for Subhadra. Let's have a look. Okay. Poor. I've all three decks, Erica, have got wedding cards in, but they haven't come out. What is coming out? I'm not saying that you're never going to get married. Okay, a tarot reading is not. It's is only for guidance. Okay, so what Spirit is saying first, before you could possibly get married, okay, things need to be more peaceful between you. You may be in no contact. So when he comes back, things need to be more peaceful than they were before. Okay, if you're in contact, then making sure that things are peaceful between you here, because I'm getting the beast, and the beast has a sharp tongue. So are there words that are being said? Were there words that were being said before? Passion, okay, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So things being more peaceful in your connection, bringing in more passion, and watching what words are being said. Okay, things need to be more peaceful before he will want to marry you, basically, here. Miller, will I realize my American dream and build a career as character artist there? Or you'll have to just see what comes out. Okay. Miller, Spirit is saying there's something that you're seeing as an obstacle stopping you from going. Okay, it may be that parents are perhaps saying you're never going to do it. You're perhaps looking at the financial side or something, but there's something here that is stopping you in your head from going, or in your 3D that you're reacting to. So Spirit is saying you have to release that judgment. Are you judging yourself, thinking, oh, why would I ever make it? I'm not good enough. I'll never get the money to get there, or I'll never do this. You're putting obstacles in the way, or you're reacting to obstacles. Current circumstances don't matter. Okay, you've got to release that judgment, either about yourself or about the situation. You're the woman holding the coin. The coin is financial security and emotional security. So your financial security and emotional security is in your hands. You are a spiritual being. You can have, be, and do whatever you want. You're only letting your ego come in or reacting to current circumstances that is getting in the way of your dreams. If that's what you want to do, then see yourself as already being it. Every day you feel like you're living in the USA and you are that person. You go to bed at night and you are dreaming or falling asleep hearing somebody congratulating you, or you're telling them about your position. Okay? You've got to live it and breathe it and know it's yours. You've obviously got the desire, but when you keep looking at, I don't have it, there's problems, you're going to keep it away from you. Okay? So see it as being done, accept it, and expect it. But in the meantime, get familiar with having it. Okay. I have had lots of clients who have been like you, live in another country, want to move to another country, want to pursue a dream. And I've said to them, live it, breathe it, and eat it all day long. You're not looking for it. You're feeling peaceful. You're feeling calm because you know that you are a character artist or whatever you said in the USA. You don't need to figure out how it's going to happen. Okay. And they get all sorts of possibilities come in that allows them to go. Things that they could never have logically thought of because they are seeing themselves as already being there. It has to happen. Remember the law of assumption, that which you assume has to happen. It is a spiritual law. So if you're assuming I can't go, there's obstacles, blah, 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 you're not going to get there. Assume it as done, feel it, feel happy, feel calm, feel peaceful, don't worry, don't stress. It will come. You don't need to figure out how and the when. My lovely, we all are manifestors. We've all been creating. If you've got a brain and you're breathing, you're creating because you're thinking thoughts all day long. And it's those assumptions and thoughts and opinions and beliefs that are causing what happens in your 3D. Okay, whether indirectly or directly. So if you want it, spirit, your higher self has brought it to you for you to have. So the quickest way for it to come in is for you to feel as if you're already there. Okay. 14. I am going to start winding this down in a minute because I am getting really tired now. So. Oh. Right, 14, Omar, for you. Wendy or Addison, is there anybody who's sort of lurking in here that you've seen who's been posting for a while so that I can answer theirs? Because if they've been watching it for like over an hour and I haven't answered their question, then I'll do theirs before I go. Sake, what have I got going on here? Upside down and inside out. Okay. Kai, what's your question, my lovely? I'll do yours next. Okay. 14, in his energy, he could be studying something. This card can come out as a studying, learning card. Okay, but it can also come out as a finding something out card. And we do have the past here. So he could be studying for something he's wanted to do in the past. It could be that he's found something out about something that's happened in the past. It's always tricky when you get cards that could be fucking anything cards instead of a straightforward answer. Here, again, coins. emotional security, financial security. So it may be he's studying for something for his financial growth, okay, so that he can invest in studying so that he can earn more money. I know you're asking between the two of you, but Spirit will bring things out, what they want you to know. It may be that he's found something out, okay, about the past, and or something from the past that perhaps happened between you or something. He may be thinking about you here. This is usually a finding out card or a learning card. So emotionally investing in your self-concept so that you can reap the rewards of it later. So a bit of a nonsensical sort of fucking answer there, really. Friendship. You might bump into him when you're out and about. He may reach out to you and say, can we just meet up as friends or something at first, okay? So there's something he's learning or finding out here. Okay, Kai, can you post it again so that I don't have to trawl back through all the chats? Right, will my person JK see me this week? Haven't seen him since half. 1 to 2 weeks. Right. Let's have these ones. Okay. We've got wedding out first. Well, you're obviously not going to marry him next week. So is he already with somebody else? This card can, when it comes out first, can be that he's with somebody else already. If not, then we've got reconciliation and we've got message. Now, it may not actually happen next week, but it's definitely coming in. You will hear from him again. Okay, so if he's not with anybody else, then it can be that he's serious about you. Okay, so he's serious about you. He sees this as long term. Reconciliation and messaging you. Now, it may not be next week necessarily. Okay, it may be a couple more weeks before he comes back in, but he will be back at some point. So again, if you are focusing on he's not here, he's ghosted me, he's not in contact, you are coming from lack energy, which is repelling energy. So start flipping what you're thinking through the day. Oh my God, we are so in love with each other. He's head over heels in love with me. Okay, we are in such a loving relationship. He only has eyes for me. He's only interested in me. He's only invested in me. I am irresistible. I am irreplaceable. I am unforgettable. I am beautiful. I am important. I am prioritized. Shift your energy instead of focusing on I don't have it, fuck my life. Because you're keeping it away from you longer. So the quicker you are in all of those sort of affirmations, then affirming that instead of affirming crap that you're affirming in your head, he will come in quicker. He's going to come back to you anyway. In order for this to be quicker, start affirming that you're already in a beautiful relationship. Bring loving energy instead of lack energy. Brings you what you want quicker. I seem to have given up the will to live. I'm so tired. Okay, it's taken so much energy out of me today. I am going to call it a day there because my hands are aching and my eyes, I'm really struggling to keep my eyes open. So I do apologize if I haven't done your reading. I will be back on tomorrow night, but it will be paid readings only again. The next free readings will be Saturday nights. Okay, guys? So if I didn't have time to answer your question tonight, I do apologize. I will be back on tomorrow, but it will be the paid reading session only because I like to do alternate days for that. Friday nights I have off and Sunday nights I have off. So Saturday will be the next free one. Okay, so I do apologize if I haven't answered your question. I wasn't ignoring you on purpose. Right, my lovelies. I am going to go. I'm so tired. Right, Addison and Wendy, thank you very much for moderating again, my beauties. And to all of you who've been watching and listening, you can all have what you want. Are you living in lack? Are you longing? Are you obsessing over it? Are you keeping it away from you instead of bringing it to you? So get them back playlist. Even if you're in a relationship and it's hot and cold behavior, I've just titled it that because most people are in no contact. Okay, but it applies. Also, Instagram. If you've got Instagram, get over to Instagram because I have done from the 21st of January, I did one how to get your person within 21 days. If you're really, really strict with yourself and don't look at lack and go over the old story. If not, the next one I did is why you're creating what happens in your awareness, your consciousness, and why your person is ghosting you or not with you or acting hot and cold. And then I did that if you desire something, your desires are yours. And then I'm going to be doing one on Friday night that is tying all those together. So if you want somebody back, get them back playlist or the Instagram. Right, guys, I'm going to lose my voice in a minute. Thank you all. Good night.